what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, but come and take a ride on my jet, yeah. I remember you when we met. You were high and you asked me if I want a cigarette. My reply was, I don't wanna die quite yet, not yet. But come and take a ride.
So update here on the Collective apparel. We got the samples in from Teespring, was who I used for this first batch, and I'll walk you guys through it. I'm not super pumped on these, so we're gonna try to figure out something different, but I'll show you what we got. So basically, we did a test print on 2 of the versions. One of the collections is gonna be called the Sounded Out collection, and that's where it's the Jeb Collective in like the dictionary conversion of what it would be if you say it like that. So the Sounded Out hoodie, this is the 1.0 on that one, and then we had to do the classic head solo, super simple, but that's what people wanted. They wanted to keep it basic. And look, the Teespring process was pretty cool, and the print is like decent quality, but the hoodie itself is just a bummer. These are Hanes Eco Smarts hoodies, and frankly, like, the sleeves are okay, but like the band here has like no real stretch to it, and it's already feels kind of saggy. So not pumped at all on the quality of the clothing. And we got 2 of them, but I think what we're gonna try to do, probably postpone the delay or the launch and find a new like provider, maybe go on like Etsy and have someone do like custom embroideries or something, because I don't think we're gonna be doing a ton of them. But I want them to be like really good quality for you guys, because these are just, they don't live up to what we need. We want you guys to get good gear, and although these kind of get the job done, I don't think people would be coming back and ordering, and the goal is for the Collective to build and get bigger. So we really got to focus on having dope, good stuff for round 1. So that's the update. We're here cooking in the studio today. Hunt's editing. I'm working on a variety of things, so we're rocking and rolling. What's poppin', everybody? Happy hump day. We're on the way to our first shoot on the day, hanging out with Geraldine, doing another batch of YouTube content. Basically, what's cool about some of the people that we're working with who we really align with are when like we get in like a really good rhythm with them. And Geraldine's been so fun to work with because she's really going for it right now on YouTube and batching content every week. We always recommend that for everyone out there who's trying to figure out like, how do you hack this whole content game? If you're looking at 2021, trying to figure out what can you do differently this year to stay consistent, I highly recommend batch your content. Shoot 4 or 5 videos, get a month of content done at once, edit it, and then get to building your business if it's not focused around content for the rest of the month, and it makes it a lot easier. That being said, that's what we're doing right now. We've got another shoot later today with G, so we're rocking and rolling. I saw a video earlier today of it was Gary V. We all know young Gary V. And this guy was like, Gary, I want to make a vlog, but I don't think my life is interesting. Which, that's what we're doing right now, creating a vlog. And what was interesting is that what Gary hit on, and one of the things that I believe in, is that just like people are inherently curious about other people. They want to know what's going on, whether it's where you bought your sweater today, what you made for, your dinner, what you did to do your makeup. Like, people are always interested in different facets of your life. So if you're not, really feeling like anything's that special, just start documenting. You don't have to create anything new. Just do what you're doing now, and the inherent curiosity of people, maybe they'll tune in. And then, always you got to be consistent with it, but feel good about the life that you're living. Everyone's life is boring in its own way, but we're just having fun with it. Moment of insight and inspiration for all you tuning in. We're on the highway right now, so I should focus. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
In the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete. In the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete.
Hey, lace up, lace him up, lace him up, lace him. Blue suede shoes stay crispy like.
All right, we're down here, Durham, North Carolina, and we just got, like, we knew we were gonna get this contract, but we never had like the final signature. And Kathleen, you are a beautiful woman. Signed, dotted, delivered, invoices are going out. You beautiful, beautiful woman, you. I'd hug her if she was here. I'd buy her a brownie or something. Jeb, we're here to get set up to shoot some content with Geraldine. Thank you. Going in cool, thank you.
No, she wanted mine when she tattooed that.
So my family has a place on Car Lake, and that's where my parents have like retired to.
Okay.
So we were
That's where I first asked Bill out.
No way, Car Lake.
That was like a 4th of July date. I needed a date, and he
What?
was the man. Yeah.
Did you guys have like the fireworks and everything?
Yeah.
Nice. That's so cool. Because you've got these great pieces of content, and then the question of like distribution and like traffic driving comes into the equation. And I was just curious, do you have like a newsletter or anything?
Yep.
And do you do promotion of your content on that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I'd like to do, Jeb, is read this list and come up for breaks every now and then. So
Yeah, that's fine.
any creative ideas for not having me on camera reading?
Yeah, let's see what you're working with.
Okay, so.
Because if we have to go one by one, we totally could. And you could be
Okay.
like, all right.
Well, this is way too many to go one by one, I think. You'll be here till dinner time.
Oh, holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
digital.
all digital. She's asking me kind of to give her resources.
Okay. And you want to do it all together? Like you wouldn't want to separate out teams?
I think that's not going to be long and interesting enough.
Okay.
And I'd like to have them. I mean, I'd like to see what people's attention spans are a little.
You want to go for a long one?
What do you?
Like I don't have a concern about testing a long video. Like if this ends up being 20 minutes.
Dear Lord, do not let it be 20
It'll be
minutes.
20 minutes. But if it's 10, 15 and we can like get through it, like let's go for it. That's not a concern on my end. And what we'll do is like we'll need the digital version of this, and then we'll basically say like as we're going through these, you know, every time that she has a name of a platform or, you know, a website or something, we want that incorporated on the screen, whether it's going to be a screenshot, a logo, or whatever.
I could definitely send you this. It's all in Google Drive.
Perfect.
Okay. For example, you might hire an accountant, an attorney, maybe to look over. Oh, thanks.
I never think about Pinterest. We don't do much on Pinterest, so to hear you talk about it's really interesting.
Yeah, and for organizers, it's like the second best thing too. I get over 50% of my business from Pinterest.
No way.
Mm-hmm. It's a very visual thing, right?
Yeah.
So my Pinterest boards, and believe me, I go through pain.
We'll do like when we work with someone to like develop what their brand will look like. We'll do mood boards on Pinterest, but make a note. We need to do Pinterest boards.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Here's what I find. You don't know how bad of a speaker you are until you hear a decent speaker. And it takes a lot of practice to become a good speaker. Some people are born, like you can ramble, but you have to have content, right?
Yep.
You can't go to Lenovo and they're gonna write you a check for $5,000 and think, I can just wing it.
Yeah.
They're gonna expect a little something from you.
Yeah.
Lit up. I was gonna say, yeah, you'll know. Can you tape it to your forehead?
Yo, what's up everybody? So we just wrapped up our shoot here with Geraldine. Went super well, but I want to show you guys a little bit about how the sausage gets made in terms of her content creation. You know, the planning process of creating impactful and good content is a very important phase of this that often just gets totally overlooked. And for Geraldine today, we shot 5 YouTube videos, and she's incredible in that the effort that she puts into really catering to her audience really comes through in her content, but it's not just her on-camera freestyling. She has packets of the topics, the bullet points, the information, the things that she wants to talk about. If you think about 5-minute YouTube videos, this is probably 10 to 15 pages of content that she wants to discuss. And this is really great because this is where you get to figure out how you're going to impact and really add value to your audience by figuring out the information you want to say ahead of time. And you know, a lot of us can freestyle on camera, but this is a great way to help you feel more comfortable about creating content, but also make make sure that content really resonates. So huge shout out to Geraldine, she's crushing it. And I really want to show you guys this because this is where a lot of the magic happens. We'll see you guys later.
Fuck it, I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets?
Bill says I can't call him Turdy anymore when he makes me mad. I
No,
said that
Lori,
his name is going to
do
be
not.
Sugar Plum.
In my head, you're selling action. These days, no kumbaya.